Hey everyone, just a daily blog. It's going to be a new thing that I'm going to be doing, not necessarily every day, but something I want to be doing often, just talking about different subjects, and also just reading some news which I might find relevant, or hopefully you guys may be interested in. Now, in regards to cryptocurrencies, it's really just taking off. I mean, it's the 4th of May or 5th of May today, and yeah, cryptos are just going skyrocketing with the news of Japan approving Bitcoin as an official currency, and there's I think 50% of all trading last night or last couple of days has been from Japan, so it's just skyrocketing. Obviously, I do feel there will be some sort of correction at some stage as these market caps get a little bit bigger and a little bit more secure. Those dips won't be as big. Some of the smaller coins you'll see bigger movements, but in the long run, the long game, the next 2 or 3 years, I think is going to be of great benefit for everyone that's involved. Obviously, you've got to make diligent decisions for yourself. I know that I'm looking that far ahead. Couple of years, and hopefully I make a decent return. And I just found an article today on just Bitcoin and everything that's happening, and I thought I'd just share it with you. And it's from cryptocoinnews.com, and I'm just going to read it out. I know that a lot of people are really busy, so you don't necessarily get the chance to read some of this information. So hopefully this is of relevance to you. And I'll just start with Bitcoin maybe getting most of the headlines, but cryptocurrency as a whole is on a roll. Statistics from coinmarketcap.com reveal that 82 out of the top 100 cryptocurrencies posted a gain in the recent 24-hour period. Whether all cryptocurrencies are riding Bitcoin's coattails or investors are suddenly discovering altcoins is anybody's guess. However, we do know that Japan is responsible for 50% of all trading, so I know that they're highly responsible for a lot of this movement. The total cryptocurrency market capitalization, price per coin times amount of coins in circulation, stands at 42.6 trillion. That marks more than a 10 billion gain in 10 days. Now, that's pretty impressive. So that's $1 billion a day at this rate. Ripple leads in growth rate as the headline. Among the currencies with a market capitalization in excess of 1 billion, Ripple has posted the top growth rate of 33.6% in a 24-hour period, yielding a 2.831 billion market cap. Litecoin comes in second with a 22.34% growth rate and a 1.132 billion market cap. So Ripple, the banker's coin, the one that I think everyone's sort of resisting, is making the biggest moves. I think it's currently around about 12 cents or 12 Australian cents. I'm in Australia, obviously. And I'll keep going. Ripple's gain has been credited to a strategic partnership initiative teaming with Asian and Australian banks in conjunction with its stated goal of acting as a PayPal-like mechanism for large interbank transfers. Litecoin, for its part, has benefited from Coinbase's decision to support it, allowing users to buy, sell and store Litecoin using its platform and wallet. It became the third cryptocurrency after Bitcoin and Ethereum to gain Coinbase full support. So those two are definitely on the move, and I think anyone that's invested in any of the altcoins at the moment is seeing some healthy returns. So yeah, what's driving Bitcoin? Bitcoin far and away is the largest market cap in excess of 25 billion, posted a 5.81% 24-hour jump. Bitcoin's price reached a new all-time high, once again at 1,567 US. Brian Kelly, a financial analyst at CNBC, has attributed the recent surge in Bitcoin's price to the rise in institutional investors within the Bitcoin market. Other factors include the Bitcoin community's consensus not to support Bitcoin Unlimited and an overall increase in global trading. I'm not too sure on the facts there. I'm not sure who Brian Kelly is, but obviously we know that Japan's pumping their dollars in, and there's no doubt that Bitcoin every day is obtaining more faith and more trust, and even at a mainstream level. So, but there's no doubt the big boys are getting their money into crypto. So, some analysts have attributed some of Bitcoin's growth to that of the altcoins. Altcoins are usually bought and sold with Bitcoin, requiring traders to buy Bitcoin. So, there's no doubt that they're both benefiting from each other. As Bitcoin goes up, people do take some of their profit and move it into altcoins for their trading, and vice versa. So, at the moment, I think we're seeing Bitcoin and altcoins just on the rise. So the money's flowing into both areas. Ethereum has its own story. Ethereum, which has the second highest market cap at just over 8 billion, has jumped to 12.12% in the last 12-hour period. Its price rise is due to a number of factors. Google searches for Ethereum has spiked to an all-time high, nearly doubling in 1 week. Some countries appear to be using ETH as a hedge against national currencies. Switzerland, where the Ethereum Foundation is based, showed the strongest interest, followed by Venezuela, which is suffering triple-digit inflation. South Korea seems to have fallen in love with the currency. Its largest 3 exchanges handle twice the ETH fiat volume of Coinbase, GDAX, and Kraken combined. So, yeah, look, it's moving. So, South Korea is also big into fantasy sports, an area where ETH smart contracts can be used to make the game and more transparent and reduce cheating. I think smart contracts is going to be the next real big push forward. I think there's going to be some really good things. I know Dan Larimer from Steam and BitShares is doing something. I think I heard a bit of a rumour, so I'll be definitely keen to see what he comes up with, because he's obviously in the know. He's got an amazing background. He's already created 2 of the fastest platforms of cryptocurrencies on the market with Steam and BTS. So if you're not sure what they are, I suggest you go and research them. I'm in them. Highly valuable, especially for the long term. Don't forget Dash. Dash, number 5, with a 683.3 million market cap, jumped 6.77 in the last 24 hours, featuring exceptional transaction speed. Dash continues to become more accessible to investors and consumers. The currency exchange Kraken recently announced the integration of Dash to its trading platform. Bitcard, an island-based discount gift card platform, recently allowed users up to 20% discount for using Dash on Amazon purchases. CryptoWoo, a payments plugin, has integrated Dash as well, and there's a few others here. Don't want to go through all of this. Just give you some stats. Ethereum Classic is sitting at number 6 in cap at 664 million, rose 8.97 overnight. NEM or NEM at 521 million, jumped 9.5%. Monero at number 8, 371 million cap, rose 8.73. The top 14 currencies all posted gains in the last 24-hour period. Another one that I'm actually invested in, PIVX, very similar to Dash, but they claim that they got, I suppose, some advancements in technology. Actually had a bit of a drop, 3.16, so I think there's a few people there cashing in. It's been on a bit of a rocky road the last few weeks, actually, so that's no surprise to me. Another thing I just wanted to cover, I had just made a response to a blog on Steam. Now I'm just going to go and pull that up. Stefan, here it is. So basically he was talking about when will it be the downfall of Bitcoin, and I think he's talking about when there's going to be a correction, or how far will it go. I think people tend to get a little bit worried when they see little dips. I think you're only worried about a dip if you're looking to utilise money straight away for your normal living, and I wouldn't necessarily be doing that with crypto at the moment, because it is very volatile. However, as I said to Stefan here, is that I think the market caps are going to stabilise, and there's no doubt, especially with the bigger market caps, the bigger they get, the big dips obviously become a lot narrower and a lot more stable, because the currency is very, I suppose, diversified through multiple investors across the world. So they're not all going to take their money out at the same time, unless there's an extreme circumstance. So and he was going on about when will it stop, this in regards to this rise, how much will it fall, and how will it affect the rest of the crypto world. My reply, and I'm just going to read it out to you. I feel as the Bitcoin market cap increases, the volatility reduces, and we see more stability due to the diversity of investment from across the world. Bitcoin is also gaining strength and confidence, public faith, and being accepted as a currency in many countries. Example, Japan, as we know, which means new big money will enter the market and will continue to grow strongly. Cryptos as a sector is growing at over $1 billion a day. Obviously, the report states $10 billion in the last 10 days, which is very impressive. And I feel this is not going to stop anytime soon. If not, it will exponential over the next 12 to 24 months, and then start to settle down or correct based on individual company circumstances. And once they reach, I suppose, a true market value for each currency. Mainstream has not even started investing yet. And that's what I'm looking for. When they start talking about this on mainstream, that's when you know everyone's too late, and there will be another little surge. So you know what, anyone that's watching this and you're into cryptos, you're in at the right time. And like I said, just stack and store, make good decisions based on what's relevant to your family. But I am stacking, and yeah, we'll see what happens. I feel that it will be in the next 3 to 5 years, and the media push will most likely be towards Ethereum and its peers. Yes, you will see some pumps and dumps, however they will become smaller and short-lived as the money machine keeps attracting new business. Unprecedented growth will occur over the next 2 years, and it will be special. Keep your eye on all the major currency coins, so such as ETH, ETC, you've got Ripple, Bitcoin, Monero, Litecoin. There's no doubt things like, I suppose, Dash. I'm interested in Pivx, you know, so you've got to keep your eye on, I suppose, what they're doing and their roadmaps, any development updates and things like that. I mean, we are dealing with your money, so you know, being diligent in regards to your research is pretty important. I've got a couple of, I suppose, niche coins, so I'm looking at Digibyte, and you know, I've got some money in there, and I think they could go really well. But you know, that's a speculator, so yeah, have a look at that one if you're interested in some niche coins, and I believe that they're all going to do well. My last line here is the banks are desperate and are going to pump the bankers' coins to maximise potential returns, and I will be riding that wave. I do believe that there's going to be the continuation of the 2008 collapse. I think we're in it, and there's no doubt that they're pumping fiat currency into the markets every day. This derivative bubble's got to go. There's I suppose, a massive real estate bubble in numerous countries that's just way out of control, and I think that at some stage it's going to happen. From what I can see in this last month, since the 15th of March, cryptos are on the rise. Gold and silver is being manipulated, really pushed down, so a great opportunity to buy. Normally when they're pushing it down like this, that means that they're ready, they know it's about to explode, and I think they're going to lose hold or lose control of the manipulation, especially on precious metals. And I can also see from my stock account in regards to like gold and silver mines and some other things that I'm in, that even regardless of the I suppose the company's position or news in regards to new acquisitions and things like that, the money just seems to be running out of stocks. So I've consolidated my stocks, taken a lot of my profits, and have put it aside, and I'm probably most likely going to be putting it into some of these cryptocurrencies, probably some of the majors, just for a slow and steady growth over the next 2 years at least. What happens after that, I'm not too sure in regards to how far will it go. There's no doubt it's going to keep going, and the major coins will come through and show their strength. But you know, that's all I wanted to share with you today. And yeah, look, we're all in this together, so it's going to be a really exciting time. Do your research, talk to your family, do what you need to do, and if there's some extra coins, real fiat money, I wouldn't call it money, it's currency, and if you can put that aside into some cryptocurrencies, you know, you might benefit, make a few thousand, make a few hundred, and if you've got a little bit more, you might make $1 million. So there's a really good, exciting time ahead. So peace out, and that's all I got today.